Mr. O'Reilly, how did you meet the defendant, Mr. Joyce?
I've known Rob for 25 years, and we met around cars. We both into cars and whatnot.
So how did the sale of this Nissan Altima come up?
Well, I knew Rob was lien selling it, and it took a long time to get the lien sale approved. And when it was approved, he offered it to me for the $10,000, and I took it at that price and was grateful. When we went to DMV...
This was after the sale was made?
Well, the sale was actually confirmed at DMV, kind of. That's where the transfer of ownership took place.
Okay, so you were present when the DMV approved this new car title.
Well, they didn't approve it. What happened is they had me pay the taxes on it, and then they sent us to another line, and we were both a little bit miffed as to why. And when we got to the other line, the person said, we're going to give you a temporary operating permit, but we're not going to allow it. It's not going to be fully registered until DMV approves it.
You're both at the DMV, but at some point you agreed to go through with the sale anyway.
Oh, yeah, I agreed, of course.
Okay, and when did this drafting of this agreement, in the event that something happened with the car's title and registration, that you'd get a full refund?
It was shortly thereafter. Rob had expressed to me, he goes, he'd been contacted by the previous lien holder, and they were threatening him, and a court date had been set, and I agreed to go to court with him. I mean, at this point, everything is okay. I just wanted to be safe. If something went wrong, I wanted to get paid back.
Okay, Mr. Joyce, before you were selling this car, you were repairing this car.
Right, and storing it.
But the owner had passed?
Right, we didn't know that she had passed, but she was missing. So my friend that lived at the house with her told me that she had probably took off to her dad's or something because he was sick, and I never saw her again.
So tell me about this title issue and registration.
Well, usually it's a 6-month deal or whatever with the DMV, but because it was a homicide investigation on the car, I was involved in it.
Wait, it turned from a missing person to a homicide?
Yeah, because she was in the house, I guess, passed away. She was there the whole time, but we didn't know.
Oh.
So anyways, the Long Beach Police Department said that they were going to come and look at the car in my backyard. I just said, okay. So I opened the door and the guy came in the backyard, but he never looked at the mileage or anything. He just asked me a couple of questions about the car, and that was it. So then he left, and then I called the actual lien guy. It's a business where he'll do all the back paperwork for you and everything. You just have to pay him the fees and wait for everything to go through.
You're saying that you did your homework before selling the vehicle to the plaintiff, and you had a clear title, is what you're saying.
I had it for almost a year before they even contacted me back.
So why sign off on this agreement that was drafted by the plaintiff?
We wrote this agreement in case they won when we went to court. Him and I went to court against the original lien holder, and the lien holder was granted a right to repossess.
Okay.
And so that's kind of where it came from.
Okay. This agreement proves that he agreed to issue you a refund.
Absolutely.
But you also made the claim that he agreed to refund you for the upgrades.
Well, that was...
I don't see that in the numbers here.
This all came down real fast. We went to court, and the judge didn't really listen to us because we weren't legal savvy. We didn't have representation, or Rob didn't. And so they granted the original lien holder right to repossess. Rob had 2 days to allow them to repossess the car, or they were going to forego with court proceedings to sue him for $40,000. So I said, well, Rob, I got all this money in it. He said, don't worry about it, I'll take care of it.
Let me bring you in, Mr. Joyce. At that point, he offered to give the car back. You offered to give him a full refund for what he paid for the car. Did you also agree to pay for the upgrades?
No, I told him where the wheels that were on the car, because I wanted to return it back just like it was. And he was complaining about spending $2,000 on the wheels, but he didn't have them. I guess he left them at the tire shop. So I said, well, what am I supposed to do? You know, I can't give it back with no wheels on it, you know. But then later on, he was trying to get the money for the wheels, added to the $5,000.
What were these upgrades, Mr. O'Reilly?
A set of wheels and window tint.
Did you provide receipts for the wheels?
There's a receipt in there for like $1,600 for the wheels.
Oh, I see.
So I'd already told him if he needed the car back, I would give it to him because he's my friend, and they were going to sue him for $40,000, and I just wanted the price of what I put into the car.
All right, Judge Juarez.
Gentlemen, what I saw from both your complaint and answer was the two of you working this situation out really remarkably well. And then all of a sudden we get to the last sentence, which is, and then everything went wrong, the world's a disaster, and we're suing each other.